So ever since I bought my WRX in 2021, I always knew that I wanted to get a wing for this car, but there was a huge problem. I cannot decide on which wing I wanted. Much like many other WRX owners, I really love the STI wing since it was made specifically for this car and looks really clean. On the other hand, the racer inside of me really appreciates a big GT wing on a modified car. But as you can tell from the title of this video, I am settling my internal debate by installing the big GT wing, specifically the APR Performance GTC-300. Even though getting an STI wing would be an easy win, I decided to risk it all and go for the GT wing since I already have plans on making this car look aggressive. Plus, I think it will fit well with my other carbon pieces such as the front lip and carbon hood. I also do plan on getting more aero for this car, such as the rear diffuser and also side skirts. So overall, I think it's all going to fit well with my plans. But with that said, I'm still nervous with this install since I'm worried that it's going to be too much. So stick all the way to the end to see the final results and my final thoughts on the wing. Let me know if you guys think I made the right choice. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed today's video as it is another big game-changing mod for the WRX. And as always, I appreciate y'all, and let's get into this install. Alright guys, today is the big day. I am finally installing the wing on my Subaru WRX, and as you can see down here, it is the APR GTC-300 67-inch wing. Also, I'm trying out a different mic setup on the camera. It's the DJI mic right here. Normally I have a shotgun mic on the camera, so this one's gonna allow me to just walk around and still talk in the camera. So let me know what you guys think of the sound quality. But anyways, first things first, let's get with the unboxing, see what we are dealing with. And also I have all day today, so my approach for this install is to take my time, go slow since I am drilling into the car. So hopefully this should be one of the smoothest installs ever. Also for reference guys, I just wanna show you guys how big this box is. For reference, I am 6 foot tall and it's like taller than me, so. Again, pretty crazy. It is 67 inches. So let's get to unboxing. I'm super excited. Also say hello to my dog, Jackie. He's going to be accompanying us with this install. He's just gonna be chilling on the van while I install the wing. First thing I'm gonna do is just lay a blanket down. Just so once I assemble the wing, I can have a spot to put it on so it doesn't scratch up being on the floor or something like that. The box is a little bit busted, so hopefully nothing's damaged inside though. Ooh, oh my God, these are hefty. So it looks like we have the mounting brackets here. I believe this is one of the end plates. Return and warranty policy. So I'm gonna put these down and organize them. Also here are some APR stickers. I'm a big fan of stickers. So we have the hardware. Got the washers and nuts and bolts and Allen keys. Obviously the wing itself. Oh. All right, there's the wing. Here is what I believe to be one of the, or both of the edge mounts. All right guys, so here is the wing. Super light. As you can see, there's like a light scratch from here to here. Super sad about that, but again, this is on the bottom of the wing and I might have to respray it in the future. But here's the close-up. Like, it looks very nice carbon. And again, like I said, super light. I picked it up and it's like, not heavy at all. I already did the base plates right here on the edge. You sit on the edge of the car, of the trunk, and it's full carbon right here, as you can see. Looks, let me make sure it's in focus. These are the base plates, and comes with rubber mats, so it's pretty nice. 2 end plates from APR. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do is pre-assemble the wing temporarily. That way I can mock it up on the trunk of the car, and then I can, put a pencil and mark all the drilling spots. And then afterwards I'll take the wing off of the mounts and just do the mounts only, drill them in, and then mount the wing at the end. Also, the brackets that are holding up the wing have a few different holes, which I think is for adjusting, so you can have it like facing like more downwards or flat up. So whatever your preference is, I think you can do adjustments here. So I'm gonna try my best and wing it and try to install it the best I can. I don't think there's an instruction manual, so I might have to watch a YouTube video, so we'll see. All right guys, I don't know why I didn't think of this, but I actually brought the wing inside the garage here. So I'm gonna start pre-assembling inside, and then we'll mock it up to here. So I hate to be the one that over-explains everything, but I just wanna be thorough. That way anyone installing this at home can follow along. So here is the pedestal according to this component list right here, and each pedestal is gonna have 2 of these bolts right here, which is the M8 button head bolts. So there's gonna be 4 total, so 2 on each side, and there's also gonna be the M8 nylon insert nuts, which are these. That's gonna be holding them into place. I'm gonna tighten these down. I decided to orient the bolts facing inwards, pointing inwards. And the reason I'm doing that is because I looked up one of the vendors that is selling this wing, and one of the example pictures, it's facing inward. So that's why I'm doing that. But again, sorry for over explaining. I just want to be helpful as possible because I'm confused myself when installing this right now. So I can confirm 13 mil wrench, everyone. And got the Allen key that they gave me on the other side just to hold it in. All right, so I got both sides to be nice and flush here. The next step would be to do the base plates with these bolts gonna be holding it in together. All right, so the next component on the list is 6 M6 by 40 millimeter studs, which the location is gonna be holes on the pedestal and base plates. So I believe it will be these long ones right here. Also, real quick guys, these long ones here have one end an Allen keyhole, an Allen wrench hole, and the other side is just a regular, like, nothing. So make sure the Allen one faces on the outside, that way you can tighten it down from the outside. So these go inwards into the wing, Allen side faces out. Actually, I shouldn't install these yet because I still need to mock it up. My bad. False alarm, don't do this one yet. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and tape up the different areas I think the mount's gonna be. And the reason you wanna tape is so that way you can have a pencil and just mark out the different drilling holes, and also it's gonna prevent scratching and slipping if you are trying to drill in and stuff like that. All right, now I'm just get the mats on, or the base plates on where I think it's gonna be. I believe this short edge right here is gonna be facing the back of the car on the edge. So let's just get it lined up. I'm just gonna guess where it's gonna be, and then I'll put the wing on top of it. That way we know for sure where it's gonna be, and then I'll mark it down with a pencil. You guys are about to see what it looks like with the wing on temporarily, without the end plates, of course, just to test fit it. So let's do it. Hopefully nothing goes wrong and I don't scratch anything. Oh my God. Please don't hit anything. Please don't hit anything. Touchdown, touchdown. Boots are on the ground. Oh my God. You gotta be careful. Yeah, I might need a partner in crime here because it's scary. I'm gonna call my girlfriend to come down. That way she can tape the spots of where the wing is currently sitting. That way I know where to put the plate, because right now it's just gonna be hard to mark it while the wing's sitting on top, because it's gonna be moving around all flimsy. So, all right guys, this is how I have right here sitting on the edge. Thank you for my girlfriend for being helpful and holding it up. Lines up perfectly on the edge. I'm not sure, I'm just dumb, but if I scoot it back a little bit, like one side's gonna be off the edge, so I think it's meant to be right here. Don't quote me though. But everything's taped down so I can take the wing off and just mark the holes with a pencil using the base plates only. And this, we're gonna get a ruler also to measure and make sure this is even over here, which from the eyeball test, it seems, what do you think? The same? Does it seem the same? Yeah. No? What? All right guys, so the first time it was a little bit off, but I have repeated the process. I put the wing on top and remeasured it. So now I got to a point where it's pretty much even on both sides. So if you're doing this back home, I would recommend measuring it multiple times. Take your time with this, because this is gonna be irreversible. So what is up guys, Feature Allen here. As I'm editing this video, I watched some other people install this wing, and it seems like you can get away with putting the bases up against or flush with the OEM trunk spoiler, which I'm not sure if that's actually how you're supposed to do it, but it would make sense and a lot easier since you don't have to measure as much. Unfortunately for me, it is too late to go back now, but it's something for you guys to know if you're installing this yourself. But on the bright side, if you guys wait till the end, it actually does not look that bad at all, and actually looks good the way how I did it. But anyways, thank you for listening to this, and let's get back into the video. I went ahead and already marked it with the pencil. Also, if you're gonna leave these carbon base plates on the trunk, I would recommend using the rubber mats with it, or just use the rubber mats only to mark it up, because I accidentally left this on the trunk by itself and one of them slipped off and fell. So I had a slight scratch on one of them. It's not that big a deal, it doesn't look that bad at all. At least not as bad as the scratch on the wing. But again, another cringe moment from me, another mistake from me. But hopefully you guys do not repeat the same mistake I am. So let me be the example and the sacrifice for you guys. So again, take your time, be careful, measure multiple times. But before I get drilling though, I'm gonna take the wing off of these pedestals and then install the pedestals with these base plates. That way I can just attach the base plates onto the trunk with the pedestals, and then afterwards, once that's done, I put the wing on top and we'll be good to go. Okay, so I have the wing off of these pedestals right here, and also the studs are now in. And as you see, as I mentioned earlier, they have the Allen keyholes on the outside, that way we can tighten them down. So with that done, we can now finally drill the trunk. So super nervous. This is at the point of no return here. All right, so I have an automatic center punch here, which is gonna allow me to do an accurate initial hole for drilling. One small step for man, a giant leap for mankind. Oh my gosh. I don't think it punched a hole, but at least it has a starting point. All right, here goes nothing. I'm gonna start with the smallest drill bit and work my way up until they can fit through the holes. But here we go. Guys, I'm nervous. I'm gonna start with this one. Oh gosh, this feels so bad. This feels so wrong. All right. I don't think it's on top of the trunk liner, so I'm gonna do this last one right here. So here's the inside of the trunk and where the holes are. The three on the outside is right here, here, and here. I'm gonna make it bigger eventually. I'm just showing you guys where it is. The other hole, I have no clue where it's coming out from, but I can confirm I don't think it's behind this trunk liner. It's actually somewhere around here or right here. As you can see, it's right there, and then it's gonna be, I don't know. It could be in the trunk liner, I don't know. But for that one, I'm still gonna make the hole bigger, but I'm not gonna go all the way just because I don't know how the install is gonna work. All right guys, so I just got done drilling on the left side here, and I found that the 3 holes on the edge right here went all the way up to 1/4 drill bit, and then the one inside was a 3/8 drill bit. So the one on the inside is gonna be bigger, and it's gonna allow me to fit this rivet nut in. And also when drilling for me, I found that there was another second layer in there, and I had to drill through that layer too as well in order to, oh no! In order to fit this rivet nut in, like so. And also I can confirm for this install, I don't think you need to drill on the inside to reach the one on the inside here, because it's not showing, and I think with the rivet nut, it's gonna allow me to tighten it down from just the outside. So you should be good to go from there, so no need to drill on the inside. So now I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other side, and then also I'm gonna clean up the whole trunk, top of the trunk here, probably vacuum all the metal shavings everywhere that's flying everywhere, and also have some off-brand touch-up paint. So maybe I'll paint the insides of these holes to cover up the bare metal, that way it won't rust. And once that is done, we can mount on the base plates and then mount on the wing eventually after that, and that will be a done install. Okay, so I have the other side drilled in now. I do recommend that you put a blanket or something, like, or a sponge underneath, and also lift the trunk up a little bit. That way when you drill, you don't accidentally scratch the bottom of your trunk. I didn't do that on this side, and as you can see, there's like some slight scratches right here, but I'm not too worried about that since I do have some touch-up paint. So I got everything cleaned up now, and I got everything touched up with some paint. So we are good to go. Now I'm gonna get the bases in. Also, one of the pedestals has a indicator saying that it's on the left side. So I'm gonna put it on the left side, like on the driver's side right here. I think it does matter, because if you look on the bottom of the pedestal here, is actually slightly slanted on the bottom. I don't know if you can tell right there on camera, but it's not flat. But anyways, just to summarize in case anyone's confused, there's a left sticker on this pedestal right here, and I'm gonna put it on the driver's side. There you go. So now I'm gonna get the 2 M6 20mm bolts, and these are gonna go into the hole that's on the inside, and I'm gonna tighten down with an Allen key. So now that I have this bolt in, it should be secure enough for me to open the hood. And underneath, there's gonna be 6 M6 insert nuts, as well as 6 M6 washers to install on each side, so 3 on each side. All right, so you want the washer to go in first, and then you want the insert nut to go in afterwards. And I believe you want to tighten it down with a 10 millimeter, so let's make sure. And also you want to make sure that the base is pushed in and flush. Last one on this side. All right, that's in. All right, that's tightened down. So we can open it up. All right, so now both sides are bolted on and secure. Now comes the exciting part. We can now get the wing on the car. So excited. God, I'm so nervous. Oh my God. Anything can go wrong here. Okay, I'm just gonna let it sit on top of these pedestals, hopefully. That one's good. Maybe I can just get the bolt in from this side. Okay, that bolt's in. We might be in trouble here, guys. It will not reach. Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem. The pedestal is not, it's too far out and it's not reaching in. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Should I be concerned? I think I'm gonna have someone hold it on this side right here. And I'm gonna have to force this pedestal to be inside right here somehow. There you go. I think that works. No way. Okay, I need to be careful here. Okay, that's in. Make sure the holes are lined up. Okay, that's in. Oh my God, it's in. It's all in. All right, so now I have the wing on. The outside bolts are inwards. So it's like holding it up right now. Now I just need to tighten it with some nuts and then add the end plates and we should be good to go. And again, for the M8 nuts, it's gonna be a 13 mil to tighten it down. All right, there you go. Wow, whew, I need to wipe it down after. Sheesh, we are officially Big Wang gang, guys. The nuts are on, everything's secured now. Now we're just gonna add the end plates on and we are finished with the install. I'm super excited to see how it looks fully installed. All right guys, so here's what the end plate looks like. I'm super excited, it's gonna look so awesome. So it should look around, let me line up the holes for you guys. It could look something like this. Also, each side's gonna have two of these stainless steel APR bolts that have built-in washers as well, and these look super cool. So let's get started and end this install by adding these end plates on. All right, there you go. So now this side is done. Now I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so here is the wing fully installed. This looks so crazy. I'm super excited. Got both end plates on. Dude, this looks so nice. I was super nervous at first before installing that it's gonna be too much, too rice, but look at all these angles. It looks so good. It's kind of hard to take everything in being inside the garage, so I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it all down and then back out of the garage and do a final walkthrough, walk around, and give my final thoughts and close out the video. But man, from the garage, it looks pretty good. I'm so excited that I'm already thinking about driving after this video, driving around in the streets and just looking like this. It's gonna look so good. I'm so excited. And here is what it looks like in the side view mirror from the cockpit. This looks crazy. It looks like I'm about to take off and fly. Here's the other side. And also here is the rear view mirror. The wing is lifted high enough so it's like above the windshield, so it's completely clear. I can still see everything when I'm driving. Man, this looks crazy. But anyways, let's back out. here is the final result. This looks crazy. This looks so good. Oh my gosh, look, like just this angle right here, this 3/4 shot with the car lowered is so nice with the carbon hood. And I'm gonna get closer with the wing. Here is what the wing looks like outside. Like I knew in being in the garage was not enough. Bringing it out just sealed the deal. I'm so happy. Holy crap. This looks so nice. Oh man. Look at it, it's glistening. Oh my gosh, hold on, let me back up. Oh. Dude. Hold on, let me adjust. Dude, that looks crazy. That looks so good. Oh man. Pulling up to the gym is gonna look crazy. All right guys, so that's gonna be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think about the video and the install, the car, how the WRX looks. This looks absolutely crazy right now. It's starting to become a modified car, looking like a modified car. This looks so nice. But yeah, after this outro, I'm probably have a little cinematic and then probably take it out somewhere and do some photography as well. Super happy, super stoked. However, I've yet to have an install go smoothly. This one could have been it, but unfortunately I scratched up the wing a little bit. So it's super cringe and still looking for that perfect install. But overall, I'm pretty happy with this wing. Like I thought it was gonna be too much, but let me know what you guys think. Is this too much? Is this too rice? Or does this look beautiful? I think it looks beautiful. And with that in mind, before we end the video here, guys, I just wanna say, if you're a WRX owner and you want an STI wing, get that STI wing. If you want a GT wing, get the GT wing. Who cares what anyone says? You, do your build. I followed my intuition here and I'm super excited I did because it looks super awesome. So whatever you guys want to do with your build, go for it. Like I remember posting a poll asking you guys what you guys would do with your car, and it was a resounding 0 votes for the GT wing, but that's okay. That's perfectly fine. To each their own, everyone has their own opinion, but I'm glad I went with my intuition and my choice and my gut feeling and got the GT wing. I am super happy. I'm gonna look super ricey, but it's okay, but super crazy driving in the street. But man, I am happy and this car is coming along. Now that this wing's installed, I'm just gonna make sure the car is running great and healthy. So I'm gonna focus on maintenance and also any performance mods that helps the car run better, not necessarily like make it run worse. And obviously, like I've been mentioning since the beginning of the year, I want to get some wheels. I feel like once I get the wheels, this is like officially a certified WRX build. So again, I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. This is probably my happiest or most exciting video yet since the coilovers. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and peace. Also, before the battery on the camera dies, I forgot to give it a stress test on this wing. Let's shake it a little bit. It is stiff, guys. And let's open this trunk and see if it hits the, oh my gosh, it's heavy, hold on. Let's make sure it doesn't hit the windshield or anything. Oh, it's cutting it pretty close. Oh my gosh, I'm almost touching this rear roof spoiler, but thankfully there's a slight gap. So we are good, guys. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.